Fox, Deadpool 2 star Julian Dennison has joined the cast of Legendary's Godzilla vs. Kong. An individual with knowledge of the project told TheWrap. It's unknown what character he will play in the upcoming monster movie, but he is joining a cast that includes Ziyi, Zhang and Marten. Wingard is directing. The film is part of the Legendary and Warner Brothers cinematic universe and will be released on May 22, 2020. Godzilla brought in $529 million globally when it was released in 2014. Kong: Skull Island was released March 10, 2017, and grossed over $565 million worldwide. Also read, Zhang to join Warner Brothers, Legendary's MonsterVerse in Godzilla, King of Monsters, a sequel to Godzilla, titled Godzilla, King of the Monsters, with Kyle Chandler, Vera Farmiga and Millie Bobby Brown, will also be released next year. Screenwriter Terry Rossio, best known for writing Pirates of the Caribbean films, is writing the Godzilla vs. Kong screenplay. In March, Legendary set a writer's room to work on the script for Godzilla vs. Kong, with Rossio as its head. Other writers include Patrick McKay and J.D. Payne, Star Trek Beyond, Lindsay Beer, Kat Bosco, Maze Runner, movies writer T.S. Nolan, Jack Paglin, Transcendence, and Babylon 5, creator J. Michael Straczynski. Also read, Deadpool 2 adds Hunt for the Wilderpeople. Breakout Julian Dennison, who played Fire First in the Deadpool sequel, also appeared in Taika Waititi's Hunt for the Wilderpeople and 2014's Paper Planes. He is represented by Red Rocket Actors, Stride Management, Link Entertainment, Jackaway and ID Public Relations. The news was first reported by #show. Deadpool 2 is full of awesome and hilarious references to classic films, toys, songs and yes, even other superheroes. Click through TheWrap's gallery to see what made the cut. Spoiler alert, do not read on if you haven't seen Deadpool 2. Frozen. In a state of utter sadness, Wade Wilson compares Frozen to Barbra Streisand's 1983 film, YENTL, Buena Vista, YENTL. Wade Wilson seems fixated on Barbra Streisand's 1983 musical, YENTL, and watches it early on in the film. My Little Pony. When the Merc with a Mouth heads to the Academy in the movie, he makes a My Little Pony joke. Lionsgate, Hasbro, Fox. The Human Centipede. Which other Marvel character would openly and happily talk about the 2009 Dutch horror film, The Human Centipede? Mid-conversation, 6 Entertainment. Cool Runnings. Deadpool mentions the comedy Cool Runnings. In a moment he talks about hitting rock bottom. Walt Disney, Sharknado. When Deadpool is speaking to Cable, he asks about the future and what Sharknado film we are on. DC Universe. Not only does Deadpool mention Superman, Green Lantern and Batman, but he asks Cable, "You're so dark. Are you sure you're not from the DC Universe?" DC. Warner Brothers. Marvel superheroes. Deadpool mentions Black Widow, Hawkeye, Thanos and Black Panther, in some form. Deadpool also tells the character, "The sun is getting low," a clear reference to the Hulk. Marvel. Cher and Celine Dion. The pop divas get name-checked by Wade, and the latter also sings the title song. James Bond. The opening of the movie pays homage to the opening title sequence of classic 007 films. MGM. Felicity. I cried when they cancelled Felicity. TJ Miller's character says in the movie, the WB, the Terminator, hands off that kid, John Connor. Deadpool says at one point. MGM. Basic Instinct. Deadpool loses another body part in this film that finds himself having a Basic Instinct moment. Crossed legs and all. Say Anything. There's also a Say Anything homage, complete with the Peter Gabriel song, In Your Eyes, and Deadpool holding up a smartphone with a picture of a boombox. 20th Century Fox, The Passion of the Christ. At the beginning of the movie, Wade Wilson says Deadpool made more than The Passion of the Christ did overseas. Which is true. Star Wars. Not only does Deadpool talk about Luke and Leia, but he and wife Vanessa Morena Baccarin talk specifically about The Empire Strikes Back. Lucasfilm. Taylor Swift's Cats. Deadpool wears a t-shirt with the names Olivia and Meredith, Taylor Swift's beloved cats, on it. X-Men. Not only does Wade prance around in Professor X's wheelchair, but there is so many more references to X-Men characters in and out of Xavier's school for gifted youngsters. 20th Century Fox. Beyoncé. Deadpool references the singer when he says, "Please stop cheating on me." Getty Images. Arby's. Deadpool makes fun of Bill Skarsgård's zeitgeist for his toxic spit superpower by referencing the fare at Arby's. Getty Images. Social media and dating platforms. Throughout the film, Wade Wilson mentions LinkedIn, Grindr and Tinder. Getty Images. McRib. Paging McDonald's corporate offices. Wade Wilson wants nothing more than to have a McRib year-round. Getty Images. Adventure Time. The Merc with a mouth still dances. Adventure Time. Watch Cartoon Network 11 from Stranger Things. Millie Bobby Brown's character gets a special shout-out in the film. Netflix. Annie. A part of the movie features the song Tomorrow from the musical Annie. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Deadpool calls Negasonic Teenage Warhead Sabrina the Teenage Witch. In the film, ABC. George Michael and David Bowie. Wade Wilson talks about the two iconic singers at the beginning of the film. Tri-star John Wick. In the opening credits, director David Leitch is described as one of the guys who killed the dog in John Wick. Leitch directed several scenes in the Keanu Reeves film. Summit Entertainment. Dubstep. The 90s electronic music dance craze dubstep, and how much cable seems to hate it, gets mentioned throughout the film. Tupac and Ice Cube. Julian Dennison's character tells Deadpool they're best friends, like Tupac and Ice Cube. Winter Soldier's arm. Deadpool compares the Winter Soldier's bionic arm to the one Cable has in the film. Marvel. Jared Kushner. Wade Wilson insults one of the characters in the film by calling him Jared Kushner, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Flickr. Justin Bieber. Brianna Hildebrand's Negasonic Teenage Warhead gets compared to Justin Bieber. Getty Images. Patrick Stewart. Wade Wilson wears Professor X's Cerebra at one point in the Lincoln Bronco Buster. During a prison riot scene, characters break out the classic neck-straddling wrestling move made famous by WWF star X-Pac, Sean Waltman, in the 90s. Kirsten Dunst. Reynolds. Deadpool mentions Kirsten Dunst twice, but once botches her name as Kristen once. ABC. Interview with a Vampire. There are two references to Interview with a Vampire, both having to do with Kirsten Dunst. The second is about how quickly her character in the film develops a taste for blood. Out of Love by Air Supply. It's pretty much the opening song of the movie. Flickr. Ebba Mouse. Wolverine. There are multiple Logan, Wolverine references throughout the film. This is a composite image we made for fun. It is not from the film. Dave Matthews. Deadpool tells Terry Crews that he's the Dave Matthews of superheroes. Getty Images. Joker's bang flag from 1989. Batman. When Deadpool and Weasel are interviewing members for the X-Force, behind them there is a flag sticking out of a gun like the one that Jack Nicholson's Joker used in 1989. HBO. The time traveler's wife's husband. Deadpool refers to time-traveling Cable in the most roundabout way possible. Plan B Entertainment. The Proposition. During a group scene, one of the X-Force members mentions the 2005 Aussie Western, when another pipes up adding that it has a really good Guy Pearce performance. Sony Pictures releasing The Academy. In a particular dramatic scene, Wade Wilson breaks the fourth wall to express his hope that Winnie the Pooh. The iconic bear is seen in the credits scene. Getty Images. DMX's X-Gun, Give It To Ya. During one of Deadpool's Rampage fights, DMX's 2003 song plays in the background. Gay images. If you like piña coladas, Rupert Holmes' Piña Colada song is another song on the movie's official soundtrack. Wikimedia Commons, Akem Schluning Budweiser. Everyone drinks Budweiser throughout the movie. Deadpool 2 is full of awesome and hilarious references to classic films, toys, songs and yes, even other superheroes. Click through TheWrap's gallery to see what made the cut. Spoiler alert, do not read on if you haven't seen Deadpool 2.